Hi, this is Dr. Robinson, and today I'm with Emmy, and we are going through a host of learning details. First thing we're going to do is teach her how to record herself because she needs to do a monologue for school. She is in Zoom, and she has done an Alt-V to turn on her video, and she's going to be doing an Alt-R to record herself. And then, of course, she's going to Alt-R to stop the recording when she's done. When that is done, she actually has to end the Zoom session in order for it to convert. And then we will come back and I'll show you how she's going to open that recording. And of course, we will move through. We're going to set up defaults on her computer and do a whole lot of things. But I believe she wanted to hit Google Drive backup and sync after this. Hi, Miss Emmy.
Hello.
Okay, are you ready to do your recording?
Sure.
Okay, so when you're ready, take a breath and you're going to do Alt-R and then just start speaking. When you're done speaking, just do Alt-R to stop, okay?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi. Test, test. 1, 2, 3, 4. Test, test. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alt-R.
That was very exciting. Okay, since you are on Zoom, I'm going to actually have you hang up on us with Alt-Q. Go ahead and hang up, and of course that video should populate pretty quickly, and I'll call you back in just a couple seconds, okay? Go ahead, Alt-Q and hang up.
Alt-Q, leave meeting. You want to leave this meeting?
What'd you say?
You hit spacebar and leave meeting, and I'll call you back as soon as I know it's converted, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Space alert here.
Ready? So we're back with Emmy again. She's hung up, and of course her video has converted. So go ahead and share your screen now so we can go ahead and I will show you where your recording is at so you can share it with your teacher when you do your monologue. And she's doing Alt-S to share screen. She's tabbing all the way to share computer sound so I can hear her jaws, and then she's tabbing twice to share button. Beautiful. Okay, what is so nice, and I'm actually going to have you Alt-Tab to your recording, and then we're going to close it and reopen it. So Alt-Tab.
2020-04-230.8.33.18 Denise Robinson Zoom meeting 93598926696.
That's
To
it.
move to an item, press the arrow keys. Items view multi-select list box. Not selected audio underline only. 1 of 3. To move to an item, press the arrow keys.
So you could do audio only, and that's MP3, but we know your teacher is going to want MP3 4, and your extensions are not showing. So let's quickly show your extensions, please. Alt-V to your view, because we want to see those.
Menu. To move through items, press up or down arrow E.
Okay, and then do HF to file name extensions so they will show. And then HF.
FHF leaving menus 2020-04-2308.33.18 Denise Robinson Zoom meeting 93598926696.
You can hush them up. So of course 2020 04 23rd. But when you down arrow, all you would have heard was audio playback in Zoom, and that doesn't tell you anything. So now when you down arrow, you're going to actually hear your extensions.
Playback.m3u 2 of 3.
You don't want that one, down arrow.
Zoom underline 0.mp4 3 of 3.
Okay, so you're going to hit enter on that, and let's hear how you did. Enter.
Enter. Items view multi-select list box.
Alt-Tab to your media player. Oh, great.
Hi. Test, test. 1, 2, 3, 4. Test, test. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Beautiful. Okay, and Alt-F4.
Oh gosh.
Alt F4 2020-04-230.
Okay, so I want you to Alt F4. We're going to close this because I want to show you where this is loading.
Alt F4 backup and sync.
Now, what's kind of spooky is you're going to have folders that your computer creates for you. If you upload ebooks, it's going to create an ebooks folder for you. When you do Zoom recordings, it creates a Zoom folder for you. So when you go to your file explorer and you're moving around, you're going to go, hey, where did that come from? So I'm just telling you, that's what happens. So we're going to
I already have a Zoom folder.
Yes, you do. That is right. You already do. And I already explained this to you, but this is for the webinar, so these people have not heard this yet. Okay? Windows E and open your file Or yeah, I hear your hiccups. They're adorable. Windows E.
Going well.
Windows E.
Yep.
File Explorer. Items view list box. To move to an item, press the arrow keys. Items view multi-select list box. Frequent folders expanded. Not selected desktop. 4/20/2028 12 a.m. system folder. 1 of 29.
And
To move to an item.
Okay, now you downloaded Backup and Sync yesterday. I'm going to tell you your computer is going to slow down when you have a cloud. So you also need to be aware of that. So when your computer starts to pause more, it's because it's uploading. So go ahead and go down to your Documents folder.
Downloads 2 of documents 3 of 29.
Okay, notice the delay already?
Kind of.
Yeah, hit enter.
Enter. Shell folder view. Items view list box. To move to an item, press the arrow keys. Items view multi-select list box. Not selected books. 4/20/2020.
Okay, and you can go ahead and go down to your Zoom folder.
Custom office template. Aim.
You
3.
do first
Engineer.
letter
English.
navigation,
Item 3.
Z.
7. Science. 8. Social study. Tech trade. Zoom. 11 of 14.
And enter and open.
Enter. Shell folder view. Items view list box. To move to an item, press the arrow keys. Items view multi-select list box. Not selected. 2020-04-2308.33.18 Denise Robinson. Zoom meeting.
So as soon as you hear that, you hit spacebar to select it and enter to open.
Space 2020-04-230.
Did you rename the thing?
No, and I'm going to tell you why. You will rename something, but not this. Hit enter and open.
Enter. Items view list box. To move to an item, press the arrow keys. Items view multi-select list box. Not selected. Audio underline only. .m4 1 of 3. To move to an item, press the arrow keys.
So you could rename that folder. I like keeping the dates because I know which kids I'm recording, and so I can go back to the date. You absolutely could rename that if you want to, but this is where I rename my folders. So go ahead and go down to your Zoom _0 MP4 because that's what you always want to deal with.
Playback.mpu 2 of 3.
Wait, what's that one? What's the second?
You know what? You can't even use it. Hit enter on it, and so it's for something else, but it's not for the computer. Hit enter on it.
Zoom underline 0.mp4.
Okay, so the audio only, it will open up a media player and it'll play, but the playback M3U, it doesn't. Okay, so applications key and up arrow to rename, and this is, you can just name it test because you'll delete this all out later.
Applications. Context menu to navigate, press up or down arrow. P. Play. P.
Yeah.
Properties R. Rename M.
And the reason why we up arrow is because we know this is a ginormous circle and it takes a long time to go all the way down, but it's very fast to go up. Okay, hit enter on rename, and then you can just type in.
Enter. Leaving menus. Edit. Type in text. T. I.
Oops.
I. E. S.
Do I have to put in
T.
the extension, or will it put in the extension?
No, it automatically does all of that for you. Hit enter.
S. Z. O. O. M. Zoom. R. I.
What's up with my
I.
eyes? Read E.
E. C. O. R. D. I. N.
I already noticed the delay. Don't you notice that delay? It was always instantaneous when you were typing before. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Hit enter. I just want you to be
Recording.
aware of
Enter.
that.
Test Zoom recording.mp4. 3 of 3. To move to an item, press the arrow keys.
Okay, so the next question, and we're going to get to Google Drive. Any questions about how you're going to do a recording? And I'm going to add one more detail to that. Make sure you Windows up arrow to maximize your camera view so it fills your whole
Windows up arrow.
Yeah. When you do, yeah. And you need a Windows up arrow on every program anyway. But when you go to your Zoom and do a recording, make sure you do Windows up arrow so your beautiful face fills the whole screen, okay? And that's true. Windows up arrow on absolutely everything because JAWS likes to talk the whole screen. Okay, now you were asking what is the difference between the different file explorers. They're actually all the same. They're all contained in this. Now, yesterday when we were constantly going back to File Explorer and saving things, I always had you do Windows E because you had already gone in several levels into your File Explorer. So instead of Alt-tabbing to the File Explorer that had already gone in several levels, I always wanted to start clean off where all your pinned documents were, okay? And then I'm going to explain a little difference as we move through this File Explorer, how things change, and then how it compares with your, like where your Google Backup and Sync is. So you are in your list view. You know this because you up and down arrow to all your list of items. When you shift tab, you are always in your tree view or navigation region. And this is just like Drive. So you're going to relate this to Drive when we go to Drive, okay? So shift tab to your tree view.
Tree view level 2. Documents closed 4 of 9. To move through or expand items, use the arrow keys.
That is not the documents you want to work from, okay? And this is how you're going to know why. You want to up arrow and you're going to hear this PC.
2. Desktop closed 3 of 9.
Keep going.
Braille no touch plus closed.
Let's describe that. Okay, hold
3
on.
options closed.
You are using your
1. This PC open 9 items.
You are using the Braille Note Touch as a Braille display, just so people know. Now, I want you to up arrow. You're going the long way, and you're going to hear Documents Pin. And that's the one you're always going to go back to. And you are going to need to be very careful that you're not saving in Drive, but Documents, because your Google Drive backs up your documents. Okay, continue to up arrow the long way. Okay. So that's the reason why people typically change over to OneDrive, is because they need a lot more space and they don't want to pay for Google Drive. I actually pay for 2 different Google Drive cloud backups, and I have OneDrive, and I have hard drives, external hard drives. I have a lot of backups, but I run a business, and so you change what you do as you get older. Right now, you can do nice and easy. And you should not, you should not use 15 gigabytes in a year, but you know what? How do I know? You might.
OneDrive closed. To move through or expand items.
What happens, because you know, if those Zoom recordings keep uploading to that Zoom folder and Google is backing up that documents folder where the Zoom folder is, and all those videos are going to take up space.
Exactly. And videos are huge. Videos are huge. Your documents are not. Your documents are not huge. But you are exactly right, your videos are. But what you do is you go in, like you're gonna go in, you're gonna delete this out, and that's gonna save space. So it's also a matter of keeping your folders and files clean and your drive clean, and we'll teach you how to do that too, okay? Now, before you start up arrowing, you're gonna up arrow and you're gonna hear your folders and they're open. It's because your computer populates what you've just been working on, okay? Once again, those are gonna constantly change. When you up arrow, you're going to hear Google Drive. That's your backup and sync. You're going to hear that it's pinned. And anything that's pinned, those do not change. Okay? So go ahead, continue to up arrow and listen.
Social studies 9 of 9. To move through or expand items, use the arrow. Math. English. AIM. Google Drive left parent pinned right parent not checked. Not checked. Pictures left parent pinned right parent not checked. Not checked. Documents left parent pinned right parent not checked. Not checked.
So
File Explorer or Google Drive?
We are in, Google Drive is in File Explorer now. We are in your File Explorer. Insert T and listen.
Classroom.
Of course, it's in Classroom. But you're in your File Explorer. Okay, this is Windows E. You did Windows E. We have not gone out of your File Explorer. We are still there. We're going to keep moving around. Alt-D to your look-in and listen.
Alt-D, address edit combo, C:\users /memory /Google Drive /classroom. To set the value, use the arrow keys or type the value, D.
Now type in DOC and down arrow to Documents.
D-O-C.
Down arrow to Documents.
Documents.
Enter and open.
Enter, shell view, items view list box. To move to an item, press the arrow keys. Items view multi-select list box. Not selected books. 4/20/2020 10:07 a.m. file folder 1 of 14. To move to an item, press the arrow keys.
Now, what that literally did was the Alt-D is at the very top of your File Explorer. And when you hit enter after you do a search, it immediately pops you into your list view. Okay? So you just bypassed your search documents. You know how you do Alt-D and then you tab to search documents. And you tab, eventually you get to your tree view, and then you can tab again to your list view. So down arrow, so I'm going to take you both ways. Down arrow, and now you're in your list.
Custom Office templates 2 of 14.
Okay, keep going.
AIM 3 of 14.
Yep, keep going.
Engineering 4 of 14.
Okay. So all these folders that you created with us are still here. Now Alt-D, and we're going to tab around the long way. Alt-D.
Alt-D, address edit combo, documents. To set the value, use the arrow keys or type the value. D.
Tab again.
Search edit box edit, type in text. Search box edit, type in text.
Let's say you were looking for a particular file and you needed to find it quickly. This, next to the search key, this is the fastest way to do it. So if you started typing in a name of a file, it would immediately populate for you in your list view. And it's all you would have to do is select it and open it. It's very powerful, okay? And it would search all those folders in your documents for you, all of them, just by typing a name of a document. Your computer would do all the work for you. It would go find that file for you, okay?
Or computer.
Hey, that's what computers are for. They are meant to work really, really fast. Okay, let's keep tabbing.
Preview level 2. Documents closed 4 of 9. To move through or expand items, use the arrow keys.
That one's not pinned.
That one's not pinned. So hit D until you hear documents pinned.
But why is that one not pinned? Is it a different documents?
Well, it is not. It is not, but to make sure you're actually saving in your documents on your hard drive, okay? And I'm kind of preparing you for OneDrive because you're gonna hear documents and it actually will be in your OneDrive. So I'm kind of preparing you for something even more advanced. So even though that is in your PC, because if you up arrow, once again, you're gonna hear this PC, up arrow.
2. Desktop closed, 3 of 9.
Sound familiar? Up arrow.
Braille no touch plus closed.
Because it's connected to this PC, up arrow.
3D objects closed.
Again.
1. This PC opened, 9 items.
This PC opened. What that means is everything underneath this PC belongs to this PC. If you hit left arrow, you're going to close every single thing that you just went through. So left arrow and close this PC.
This PC closed, 2 of 3.
Now down arrow and you're going to notice all of it's gone.
Network closed.
Okay,
This
all of these are
network
closed. See that? And the way you open them, so if you hit right arrow, you're going to find out what's on your network. So your right arrow. And there's nothing
This
on
PC
your network.
network.
There's nothing. You don't have a network. Okay? Because you're on your just personal, your own computer. So up
This
arrow
PC
again.
OneDrive closed.
Okay, OneDrive is closed also because you don't have that set up. And if you up arrow, and that's, but I want to show you the hotkey way to get around here. Hit D now, and you're going to hear documents pinned. You're going to hear desktop first, but hit D.
D. Desktop left parent pinned right parent not checked, not checked, 1 of 9.
And again.
D. Downloads left parent pinned right parent not checked, not checked. D. Documents left parent pinned right parent not checked, not checked.
So once again, I'm preparing you for something even more advanced, and that's when you get into your OneDrive, and you're going to bump into your documents constantly, but it's one of them is going to be in OneDrive because that's what's backing up your computer, and one is going to be here in your quick access or on your hard drive. This one is connected. Okay, does that make sense? So
Yeah.
yes, that documents under the PC is the identical thing, but these are pinned because these are your permanent folders. That's why when you do Alt-D, you can do DOC and down arrow and documents will populate. Any folder that was created by the computer will automatically populate for you when you do Alt-D. But the folders you create, you have to type in the full name. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so if we do Alt-D and we wanted to open your English folder, so let's just show everybody, you have to type in the full English folder name. So Alt-D.
Alt-D. Address edit combo, documents, E, N, G, L, I, S, H.
Yep, and enter.
English, enter, items view list docs. To move to an item, or an address SA.docs, 2 of 7.
And there it is. Okay, everything is there. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to go to your Google Drive. So if you do Alt-D, you have to type in the full Google Drive name, okay? And that's Google Space Drive. Or you can Alt-D and tab around to your tree view to go to your Google Drive. What would you like to do?
The tree view.
Okay, so Shift Tab just once. That's how fast it is. Shift Tab.
Preview level 1. This PC closed, 2 of 3. To move through or expand items, use the arrow keys.
And hit G for Google Drive. You can do it fast. First letter
How come
navigation.
this PC is closed?
Because you closed it. Remember, you hit left arrow and closed it. You can hit right arrow and it will open. and you can down arrow and see that it's opened. So right arrow and open it. Oh, or
Right
not.
parent not checked. Not checked.
Okay, and hit enter to open your Google Drive.
Enter.
Okay, and you tab over to your list view.
Shell folder view. Items view multi-select list box. Not selected classroom. 4/22/2023 p.m. file folder. 1 of 26. To move to an item, press the arrow keys.
So you have 1 of 26 items. So everything that you had created before we started teaching you is kind of loose leaf all over the place. And so one of these times we can kind of organize that. We can create folders for it, and we'll organize it. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to relate what's in this folder to your Google Drive online. Okay, so just kind of leave this open. So anytime you Windows E or you're saving, when you do an F12 for a save as, that's File Explorer. If you did a Control O, that's File Explorer. Okay?
So I have a question
Yes.
about Google Drive.
Yes.
So if it's backing up my documents folder, can I share a folder that's not in the Google Drive like what's open right now, but like let's say I wanted to share my math folder or something. Could I do that?
You can, but you do not have your math folder in here. Like I said, I was not here when you set up Google Drive yesterday. So there are things missing right now. So we're going to have to go back and take a look at your Google Drive. And
So if I want to share a folder, I have to put it in here?
no, you can share anything. Go to something that you want to share, and I'm going to show you how to share it instantaneously. Actually, I'm going to show you the easiest way to do it.
Press edit combo. C M A T H. Math. Enter. Items view list box. To move to an item. April 6-7 solve inequalities response for em.docs 2 of 11.
Okay, is that it?
I mean, yeah, like the whole.
April 8. April. April.
Okay. Hit your applications key.
April 17. Theme systems of an applications. Context menu. To navigate, press up or down arrow. O. Open. O.
Okay. I want you to hit N for send to.
No,
Just
not
follow.
share. Okay.
N. New. N.
And again,
N. Send to sub menu. N.
enter.
Enter. Bluetooth device. D.
Up arrow to mail recipient.
Am I sending this file?
Yes,
Like,
you
what
are.
am I sending?
You're sending just that file. Up arrow to mail recipient.
Well, I have to do that 11 times, so that's going to be very inconvenient.
Braille no touch plus. D. Mail.
Well, I'm going to show you the different ways you can share it. Okay? Hit enter.
Enter. Leaving menus. Math. Items view multi-select list box.
Here.
April 17. Theme systems of inequalities. Dot doc.
Open. Wait for it. Okay, Alt tab, it's in the background. For whatever reason, it does that.
To an item, press the arrow keys.
Again.
Emailing April 17. Theme systems of inequalities. Dot docs dash message left parent plain text right parent.
Yep, let go. Okay, how about we type in Emily?
E. M. I. L. U.
Steven, Y. Emily Stevenson at yourtechvision.com. Steven, S-T-E-V-E-N.
S. T. E. V. E. N.
I think she's an S-O-N. We'll find out.
S. O. N.
At yourtechvision.com.
J.
Actually, let me quickly go check.
J.
Hold on. She might be an E.
Melissa Vincent. At.
Nope, she's an O-N. Yourtechvision.com.
O. U. R.
Oh, by the way, this isn't the right file.
Okay, that's fine. She'll get some work from you.
E. C. H. V. I. S. I. O. N. Your vision. Period.
Did I spell something wrong?
Nope, it's all good. Oh, and it popped up. It finally popped up. Because when you finished it, hit enter.
It took a while.
It did. Enter.
Oh, press enter.
Com. Enter.
Okay, Alt S and send it, and it's gone. That's one way.
Oh gosh.
Alt
This
S.
is the wrong file.
Math. Items view
Right.
multi-select list box. April 17. Theme systems.
Here, another way. Let's do another one. Hit up arrow. Let's at least we're gonna send all these to
April
Emily.
16th, functions info for docs, 8 of 11.
Applications key.
I did them in the very wrong order.
Yep.
Applications. Context menu to navigate, press up or down
Now
arrow.
to share.
S. Leaving menus. Math. Items view multi-select list box. April 16th. Functions intro for docs. 4/20/2027 36 a.m. Microsoft Word document 19 KB. 8 of 12. You move to an item plus the arrow key.
Is you just duplicated your copy, so you can't do first navigation on that. Hit enter. And we've done it this way before. I'm going to show you this way also.
Enter. Opening dashboard. Opening dashboard.
It's going to be the fastest.
April 16th. Functions intro for docs dashboard. Resume reading. Resume reading button to activate. Press enter. April 16th. Function.
Okay, you're going to do Alt F to file, Z to share. Ready? Alt F to file.
Page 2. File list box. Home 2 of 15. To move to an item, press the arrow.
Z to share?
Z to share.
As in like Zulu?
Z.
Share. Please sign in and upload a copy of your document to OneDrive to share it. Sign in button to activate. Use space bar.
Tab to Word document. You're not going to do that.
Attach a copy instead. Word document button to activate. Press enter.
Enter. Wait for Outlook to open. That actually is the fastest. Okay.
April 16th. Functions intro for docs dash message left parent HTML right parent to edit type in text.
It should populate this time faster. We'll find out. EMI.
EMILY
Populating.
S TIIEVEN.
Oh, okay. So whenever you hear that, that's a calendar alert. So you need to Alt Tab to your calendar alert.
Emma Listovan. April 16th. Functions intro for docs dash Word. To move to an item, press the arrow key.
Keep going. Keep Alt Tab.
Math. Meeting controls. One reminder left parent S right parent.
Okay, let go.
List view. Making math fun 2 days overdue. 1 of 1. To move to items, use the arrow keys.
Oof.
And you can tab to dismiss, or you can do Alt D to dismiss this, so it stops popping up.
Alt D. April 16th. Functions intro for docs dash message left parent HTML right parent to edit. Emma Listovan. Type in text.
Yeah, eliminate. So continue with Sun, SON,
SON.
at yourtechvision.com.
Sun at YOURTI.
Oh my gosh.
IEC.
We'll work on that. Middle finger.
BISION. Yourtechvision. Period. COM.
Beautiful.
Com.
Enter.
Emma Listovan. Send at yourtechvision.com. Emma
Finally.
Listovan. Send at yourtechvision. Enter.
And Alt S to send.
Alt S. April 16th. Functions info docs dash Word. Edit.
And that is faster. You just open it, Alt F, Z, tab to Word document, enter, and then type in the person's name. Now, Outlook is an email client. Nothing has sent. It's just sitting in your Outlook, waiting for you to open it and then hit F9 to send it. Do you have to hit F9? No, but it forces it to go through faster, okay? Especially when you're in class and you want things to email off quickly. So you're gonna actually hit your start key and type in Outlook, and you're gonna hit F9 to get those sending, okay?
Oh. Opening dash Outlook.
Good. Bless you.
Dash Mitchell dash Butler 20 at kiss.k12.i dash Outlook list box group by expanded date today unread Jupiter ed MS Rodriguez M dash Goodish news for people with a B or lower for English 8:39 a.m. 5K.
Okay. Actually, we need to do a Jupiter ed also, so we'll come back to that. Anyway, it is sending right now. Go ahead and open Chrome. We're going to go to Drive, and we're going to relate.
Search box edit type in C. Google Chrome app H. Google Chrome app. Press right to switch preview.
Here, enter.
Enter.
Mute alert and Fober Alt plus Shift plus A. Flash player will no longer be supported after this email.
Maximize your windows. Maximize your windows.
Windows up arrow.
Beautiful. Okay, type in drive.google.com.
D selected. Drive.google.com. Enter. Drive.google.com/drive/u/0/my -drive. My drive -Google drive -Google Chrome. My drive -Google Drive. Off. 2 regions. 1 heading and 3 links. My.
No. You actually want to turn it on, and you immediately need to check which Google you're using. So insert Z, cursor on, and then insert F5.
On.
For some reason, when it says off, it never turns off. Ever.
Yep. Sometimes you're right. Okay, insert F5, please.
Insert F5. Okay.
Yeah, we need to go to your form fields.
List view. Search and drive edit combo 1 of 25. To move to items, use the arrow keys.
And G to Google account.
G. Google Apps button 7 of 25. G. Google account : Emery Mitchell dash Butler left parent Mitchell dash Butler 20th case dot K 12 dot I dot is right parent enter. My drive dash Google Drive dash Google Chrome. Google account : Emery Mitchell dash Butler left parent Mitchell dash Butler.
Enter again to open it.
Enter expanded.
And you want to tab to your personal Gmail account.
Account information. Learn more link. Visit. Change profile picture link. Manage your Google account link. Emery M. Miriam at gmail.com link.
And enter.
Enter. Off. Untitled dash Google Chrome.
And it immediately changes.
My drive dash Google Drive dash Google Chrome. My drive dash Google Drive. No links.
Okay. First thing is, everything is in grid view.
Main region. Quick access name reverse sort direction.
Okay, yeah. So hit the letter V to change to list view so you do not have to go right, left, up, and down.
V.
Beautiful.
Loading tab. Change to list view table column 1 row 1 main region quick access name reverse sort direction grid not selected classroom Google Drive folder owned by me last modified by me Sep 6 2019 M-O.
So now you are seeing that everything here, if you down arrow in your list view, everything that is on your desktop.
Google Drive folder with color macaroni owned by me last modified by me April 20. Mom Google Drive folder owned by me last modified by me Oct 6 27.
Keep going down.
Quick access name reverse sort direction owner last modified file size grid not Google Drive folder owned by me last modified by me John 15 2019 M-O.
Right? Now, when you go to your phone and you notice any place that you go, you see all your files on your computer here. And let me show you the difference between this drive and another feature in your drive, okay? Now, and once again, we need to mention how powerful the virtual cursor is. You need to insert Z and turn off your virtual cursor and do GN, and we are going to go to your navigation retrieve view. GN.
GN navigation region folders and views preview. My drive closed 1 of 6. Computer expand items used 0. Computers closed 2 of 6.
Enter and open it.
Enter computers closed. Computers dash Google Drive dash Google Chrome main region files and folders grid view files and folders grid view extended select list box not selected my laptop Google Drive folder.
My laptop. There it is. Down arrow to select it.
Selected.
Enter and open it.
Enter. My laptop dash Google Drive working. Dismiss main region name reverse sort direction owner last modified file size grid not selected documents Google Drive folder owned by me last modified by me April 22 2020
Down arrow to select it.
Selected.
Enter and open it.
Wait, what did we just select?
Your documents on your computer. Okay? You'll
Enter.
notice.
Working. Dismiss documents dash Google Drive dash Google Chrome main region name reverse sort direction owner last modified file size grid not selected books Google Drive folder owned by me last modified by me April 2020 M-O.
And Hashima. So now when you down arrow, you're going to hear, so the way your Google Drive, the way your dad must have set it up or whomever set it up, is they actually did not back up your documents in your, your Google Drive area. They connected it through the computers area on your tree view. That's the reason why you were not seeing your documents folder. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now down arrow, and you're going to see all of your files are backed up here.
Custom Office templates Google Drive folder owned by me last modified. Engineering Google Drive folder owned by me last modified by me. English Google Drive. Math Google Drive folder owned by me last modified by me April 21. Type. Math Google Drive folder owned by me.
Let's share something on here now, okay? So let's hit the letter A.
Okay, I'm gonna press A.
A. Context menu loading as pop-up to navigate. Press up or down arrow. Share 2 of 13.
And you're automatically on share. If you did not hear that, you would down arrow or up arrow to share. So go ahead and hit enter on that.
Enter menu loading as pop-up working. Dismiss leaving menus loading dialog to navigate use tab dialog share with others frame share with others dialog enter names or email addresses edit combo to set the value use the arrow keys or type the value.
Since you've typed Emily so fast, it should actually populate here. We will find out. Go ahead and type in Emily.
When I share with her your Tech Vision email account, will she how will she edit the folder? Well, not edit it. How will she access the folder? Because isn't it like Google?
I'm going to share, yeah. I'm going to share something with you so you actually understand how she's getting it. How about that? Good idea?
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that right now. So go ahead and start typing in her
E-M-I, hotel.
drive.
Y.
I'm going to share something with you.
T-E-V-E-N-S-O-N.
I'm at.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Listevinson at
Um.
Y-O-U-R-T-E-C-H-V-E-I-S-I-O-N. Your division, period. C-O-M.
And then tab, and you're going to hear how she can access it. Oh,
Com.
yep. Tab again.
Access level for invited people. Can organize, add, and edit button menu. Press space to activate the menu and navigate with arrow keys.
That's all good. Tab again to add note.
Add a note, edit, type in text.
Okay, please see attached. That's where you tell the teacher what to, please see attached. Or, so we know you can type that, so go ahead and just tab the send button.
Notify people. Send button to activate. Press space bar.
And spacebar, and then you're going to see how she gets it.
Space HTTP alert. One recipient doesn't have a Google account. One recipient doesn't have a Google account. One recipient doesn't have a Google account. And a list of at yourdivision.com. Send an invitation. Recipient must sign in with a Google account within 14 days to edit. Anyone with this invitation will have access. Send an invitation. Recipient must sign in with a Google account within 14 days to edit. Anyone.
Oh, wow, that's weird.
Yeah, and she does have a Google account. Almost everybody has Google accounts.
That is strange. So
Yeah.
basically, whoever gets this email, well, I know it's going to be Emily, but let's say someone else without a Google account, then they just have to, click on it and then sign in with their Google account, and boom, they have access no matter what Google account it is.
Yeah.
Weird.
But you're sending the link, which no sign-in is required, and that's what you're actually doing. So tab, so you actually don't have to. You can, but you don't have to. So tab one time.
Send the link left parent, no sign dash and required right parent, turn link sharing on. Anyone with the link can view radio button checked. 2 of 2. To change the selection, press up or down arrow.
So she doesn't have to, but you can up arrow to send invitation, and that's the one where they have to sign in. Okay, these are radio buttons. So you can tab to send. And I'll
send button to activate, press space bar.
Space bar?
Did I just press it? Wait, do I have to go up there and check one of the boxes?
No, remember when you're on it, it's automatically selected. Let's do it again. So you see, shift tab.
Send the link left parent, no sign dash and required right parent, turn link sharing on. Anyone with the link can view radio button checked. 2 of 2. To change the selection, press up or down arrow.
Radio button checked. And remember, if you up arrow, it automatically.
Invitation recipient must sign in with a Google account within 14 days to edit. Anyone with this invitation will have access. Radio button checked. 1 of 2.
So do
to
I
change
want
the
to
selection,
send
press
an
up or down arrow.
invitation to edit, or just a link?
Well, the thing is, she can open these to view them, but then she can actually download her own copies. This is what teachers do with you kids. That's the reason why you can't access some of the work that the teachers send you, because it's
Yeah.
only, and you have to make your own copy. Yeah. So it's just a different way, but you know how to access it. You just make your own copy and you can access it. Okay? So yeah, just down arrow. She'll know what to do with it once she gets it. So down
Send the
arrow.
link left parent, no sign dash and required. Send button to activate, press space bar.
Send.
Yep.
Enter document dash Google Drive, main region, name, reverse sort direction, owner, last modified file size, grid, math, Google Drive folder.
So now you can go ahead and Control T and type in gmail.com and it will come to your personal one.
Control T off, new tab dash Google Chrome, address and search bar GM.
Hear your virtual cursor go off.
M G.
No idea because it won't turn on or off.
Well, no, because you're in your edit box and it automatically. Yeah.
E.
Okay. Gmail.com.
A I L Gmail period M C O M.
Yeah, and it does automatically
M.
for you.
Left parent for slow connections, right parent.
Here we go.
So should I turn it on or off?
It's kind of up to you. Wait until it loads. And we
1 frame, 8 regions, 4 headings and 62 links. Basic HTML view button. Visited link, skip to content. You are now connected to Hangouts. Collects visited link using Kailua intermediate school mail with screen.
You know X is going to get you in there.
Did you share it with my Kailua Intermediate or my personal Gmail?
Both.
Unread. Dr. Denise M. Robinso. Fast keystrokes in Word Office 2010 and Windows 7. Doc dash invitation to edit. 9:16 a.m. Denise at gmail.com has invited.
These fast keystrokes will work in 365 too. So this is probably something that you actually want to read and follow up on. So whatever cursor you're using, you're either going to right arrow or down arrow. So
Start button. DR then link fast keystrokes in Word Office 2010. Enter. Inbox left parent 591 right parent dash Mitchell dash Butler.
now I'm going to take you the long way. So we're going to down arrow, and what you're going to do is you're going to hear a link, and you're going to hear, as you go down a little bit further, you're going to hear share doc and then open in docs. Once you understand the layout, when someone shares something with you, you'll just be pulling up your links and hitting F as soon as you hear fast keystrokes, or O for open in docs. So let's down arrow the long way first to show
Inbox
you.
button. Remove label button. List of 1 items. Heading level 3 DR Denise M. Robinson left parent via Google Docs right parent. 9:16 a.m. left parent 5 minutes ago right parent. Not star checkbox not checked. Reply button. More button met to me. Show details button menu. Reply more. Send mail link Denise Rob at gmail.com has invited you to edit the following document :
Yeah,
document tracking.
that because that's a shared document. If you edit this, it's going to mess it up. But I'm going to make you download it. Down arrow.
Link fast keystrokes in Word Office 2010 and Windows 7. Doc.
So is that a Google Doc or a Microsoft Doc?
It's a Google Doc. Now this is exactly what you just sent to Emily. Okay, she's going to get a link like this, and then down arrow and here.
No profile photo graphic.
Yeah, I don't have a. Yeah.
Share doc.
Okay, and then down arrow again.
Link open the docs.
Okay, so you have two options, two ways to do this. Now, once you understand this, now insert F7, you're going to understand how fast to go to it with insert F7.
Links list dialog. Links list view. Open the docs. 12 of 18. To move to items, use the arrow keys. Fast keystrokes in Word Office 2010 and Windows 7. Doc. 11 of 18.
Okay. So you can do either, but we're going to go ahead and so let's say you open it and go, now what was the name of that again? You don't have to really remember because it's always going to be open in docs, or if it's a sheet, open in sheets, or open in slides. Okay, so all you have to do is hit O. Both links are identical. So down arrow to open in docs. Let's say, oh, I can't remember what it started with. Hit enter on it.
Enter.
And here it goes.
Frame. Document content off. Document content edit. Type in text. Fast keystrokes in Word Office 2010 and Windows 7. Doc dash Google Docs dash Google Chrome. Heading level 2 you're currently signed in as. To enable screen reader support, press Ctrl plus Alt plus Z to learn about keyboard shortcuts. Press Ctrl plus slash.
Your
One heading and no link. To enable screen reader support, press.
What?
Your accessibility is not enabled on this, so Control Alt Z to enable accessibility, because you
What does
cannot.
that do?
It enables accessibility. You cannot use this until you enable accessibility.
Control Z.
Control Alt Z.
Alt Control Z. Frame. Screen reader support enabled.
Okay, and you must hear that before you can do anything. Now, if you down arrow, you're immediately going to hear some incredible tricks.
Word Office 2010 and Windows 7.
And it's not
New
just
line.
that,
New
it will
line.
work for all of it. Yeah, keep
Making
going.
hotkeys or shortcut keys on your computer for faster access to programs.
Yep.
New line. Turn on your computer. To access 1 point hit use start key plus M or Windows key plus M left parent same key with different names right parent very quickly together. To access your desktop M dash if you open the start key you did not do this command correctly.
Yeah, and people learn that very quickly because you have to, and you've already learned how you have to do them all together. So I already know you want to be able to quickly access it and not have to go online to do it. So you're going to go to File and Download. Let's show people how to do that. So go to File and Download, and we're going to save it.
Alt F. Menu to move through items press up or down arrow.
And do you want to use your hotkey or go the long way?
Long way.
Okay, long way it is.
Share S 1 of 18. New and black right pointing. Open O Control plus make a copy C 4 of 18. Download D black right pointing pointer sub menu 5 of 18.
Beautiful.
Microsoft Word left parent docs right parent 1 of 7.
Nice. And enter.
Enter. Leaving menus. Frame. To access your desktop M dash if you open the start key you did not do this alert. Downloading 0B alert. Download complete : fast keystrokes in Word Office 2010 and Windows 7. Docs. Press Shift plus F6 to cycle to the downloads bar area.
Any more questions about how Google Drive relates to what's going on with your computer now?
No.
Okay. So your documents is being uploaded completely separately. It's actually being shared. in Drive. So you will always have to go to your navigation to get that. But your other parts of your Google, of your computer are being backed up, okay? Alt F4 and let's close. Because we need to still set up your default.
F4. Menu. Leaving menus. Inbox dash Mitchell dash Butler 20.
Oh, and we need to come back here also. Okay, so let's go ahead, once again, go to your File Explorer. We could Alt Tab to it, but we also know Windows E immediately opens, yes, another File Explorer. It doesn't matter that we have one or two open. We can open more than one. So Windows E to open it
Windows
again.
E. File Explorer. Items view list box. To move to an item, press the arrow keys. Items view multi-select list box. Frequent folders expanded. Not selected desktop. 4/20/2028 12 a.m. system folder 1 of 29.
That
To
one
move
is
to an
not
item, press
pinned.
the
Down to Downloads.
downloads 2 of 29.
How come it's not pinned?
Because you are in your list view. Shift Tab to your tree view. Let's connect it up. Shift Tab to your tree view.
Tree view level 0. Quick access open 9 items. To move through or expand
Now
items. Use the
down
arrow
arrow and
key.
listen to all your pinned.
1. Desktop left parent. Downloads left parent pinned
Now
right
let's go
parent not
ahead.
checked. Not checked.
The reason,
What?
I'm going to relate it to what you just heard because you're asking great questions. When you do Windows E, all these pinned items are always in your frequent folders that are in your top of your list view. Did you ever notice that? Your documents pinned in your quick access or in your tree view is the first item in your frequent folders, desktop, then downloads, then documents, then pictures, then Google Drive. Then your most recent folders, ME, English, Math, Social Studies, okay? Down arrow in your tree view, and then I'm gonna have you tab back over to your list view so you can relate how
Documents left
anything
parent
that's
pinned right
pinned,
parent not checked. Not checked.
keep going,
Pictures left parent pinned right parent not checked. Not checked.
going.
Google Drive left parent pinned right parent not checked. Not checked.
Whatever's pinned here dictates what's going to be immediately in the top of your File Explorer in your list view. Now tab to your list view.
Items view multi-select list box. Frequent folders expanded. Downloads 4/22/2028 3 a.m. system folder 2 of 29.
What'd you say?
Let's start up at desktop, up arrow.
Desktop. Frequent.
Now,
Desktop 1 of 29.
so frequent folders. So this, your quick access in your tree view dictates what is here. And you can pin anything that you want, and it will also always be here. And to pin something just takes an applications key and pin, okay? But down arrow now and relate what's in your list view to your pinned items. Down arrow.
Downloads 2 of 29.
Keep going.
Documents 3 of 29.
Keep going.
Pictures 4 of 29.
Down arrow.
Google Drive 5 of 29.
And then anything that you've just recently used is below this. Down arrow. And it's
6 of
identical.
29.
Yep, and it's identical to your tree view.
Math. Social studies. Math 8 of 20. Social studies 9 of 29.
Okay?
Recent
You get
files
it?
expanded. Recent files left parent 20 right parent row header expanded.
And we love recent files because, of course, anything that we've just recently opened is right there. Now, let's go to your downloads folder because we're going to copy and
Recent folders
move
expanded.
that
Social
into a
English
folder.
7 8. Download. Desktop. Downloads 2 of 29.
Turn open.
Enter. Shell folder view. Items view list box. Yesterday expanded. Yesterday. Today expanded. Fast keystrokes in Word Office 2010 and Windows 7. Docs 4/23/2029 25 a.m.
Go ahead and hit them up. The reason why we just copy and not copy and cut is because we know we're humans and sometimes we mess up folders. So we just leave a copy here all the time. So go ahead and copy this.
Copied.
And where do you want to move it? Which folder?
Tech training.
Okay, so backspace one time.
Shell folder view. Items view list box. To move to documents 3 of 29.
Enter and open.
Enter. File Explorer. Items view multi-select list box. Not E. Tech training 10 of 14.
Nice. Enter and open.
Enter. Items view list box. To move to an item, press the arrow key. Items view multi-select list box. Not selected. Nate questions. Docs 4/22/20.
Yep.
By the way, the Nate questions applies to both you and Nate. It's just the first thing I thought of.
That's fabulous because you can ask me the questions too, as you know. And go ahead and paste your document.
Pasted. Nate questions. Docs.
Do you have any questions that you want to ask now? You probably have even more.
No, all my questions were answered yesterday, and I haven't come up with any new ones.
Excellent. Okay, Alt F4. Now let's go ahead and set your defaults on your computer.
Keystrokes in Word Office.
Ah,
Alt F4. Inbox dash Mitchell dash Butler 20 at kiss.k.
Okay. We may or may not get to this. Okay, ready? Hit your start key and type in defaults, and let's get your default apps.
Search box edit. Type in text. D, E, the backup and sync from F. Default apps. System settings. A. Default apps. System settings. Press right to
this one?
Yep. Default apps. Enter.
enter. Settings. Default apps. Choose default apps. Email. Choose a default button to activate. Press space bar.
Okay, space bar, so we can choose a default email app.
Space. Pop-up. Choose an app. Google Chrome button to activate. Press space bar.
Down arrow to Outlook. Tab. Sorry. Tab.
Choose an app. Choose an app. Microsoft Edge button to activate. Press space bar.
Again.
Outlook button to activate. Press space bar.
And enter or space bar.
Space. Default apps. Choose default apps. Email. Outlook button to activate. Press space bar. Maps. Choose a default button to activate. Press
Don't
space
need
bar.
that one. Tab again.
Music player. Windows Media Player button to activate. Press space bar.
That's a good one. Tab.
Photo viewer. Choose a default button to activate. Press
We
space
need
bar.
that. Space bar. We do need a photo
Space.
viewer. And then tab.
Pop-up. Choose an app. Paint button to activate. Press space bar.
That's good. Yep. Space bar and paint. That's good.
Space.
Yep. And actually, tab to
Default
another.
apps. Choose default apps. Photo viewer. Paint button to activate. Press space
What other
bar.
options there are. Hit enter on that one again.
Space. Choose an app. Choose an app. Paint button to activate. Press space bar.
Tab?
Yeah. I want to see if there's other options. There
There's
isn't.
not.
That is really weird. Hit enter.
Enter.
Okay, and tab to your next item.
Default app. Use default apps. Photo viewer. Paint video player. Windows Media Player button to activate. Press space bar.
Good. Tab again.
Web browser. Google Chrome button to activate. Press space bar.
Good. Tab again.
Reset button to activate. Press space bar.
Tab back around until we hear apps and features. Tab again.
Choose default apps by file type link.
Keep going.
Choose default apps by protocol link.
Keep going.
Set defaults by app link.
Keep going.
Home button to activate. Press space bar.
Keep going.
Search box. Find the setting. Edit. Type in text.
Again.
Apps list box. Apps and features. 1 of 6. To move to an item, press the arrow keys.
Space bar.
Space. Apps and features.
Okay, tab over.
Apps and features. Choose where to get apps. Installing apps only from Windows Store helps protect your device. Combo box. Anywhere to change the selection. Use the arrow keys.
We can ignore that right now. Go ahead and tab down into your list view, and we can actually get rid of programs too we don't need.
Apps and features. Optional features link.
Tab again.
App execution aliases link.
Again.
Search box. Search this list. Edit. Type in text.
So if you actually understood all of this, we've never taken you here before. You could actually do a search and quickly pull it up. Okay. Actually, maximize your window for me, please. Windows up arrow.
Windows up arrow.
Beautiful. Let's go ahead and keep tabbing.
Sort options. Currently sorted by colon name button to activate. Press space bar.
Again.
Drive filter options. Currently filtered by colon all drives button to activate. Press space bar.
Again.
List box. Anaconda 3 2020.02 left parent Python 3.7.664 dash bit right parent 4/22/2020 collapsed 1 of 44.
This is you and Nate downloaded that, correct?
Oh, my dad did.
Oh, your dad? Okay. Go ahead and tab again.
Related settings. Programs and features link.
Oh, sorry. We will come back there later. Shift tab back. We were in a list view. We need a down arrow. Shift tab.
Apps and features. List box. Anaconda 3 2020.
Anytime you hear list box, you always use your arrow keys and not tab. Tab will move you on to the next item. Down arrow.
Backup and sync from Google 58.9 MB 4/22/2020 2 of 4.
And when school's out, I'm actually going to have you remove that, and you're going to do all of this all by yourself, okay? Because you can download any programs. Okay, now, if you down arrowed, you would actually hear all of your programs. But one program I absolutely want you to download before we leave is Codex, because that program is going to allow you to quickly make inaccessible files accessible and turn PDFs into text also, okay? But anyway, you can down arrow and you can listen to all of these, and there are going to be programs. Actually, let's down arrow so we can actually get rid of one so I can show you how to remove programs. So just down
Cisco
arrow.
Webex meetings 297 MB 4/9/20. Dell update Dell 8.00 KB 4/ Dell update dash support assist update. Dell update for Windows 10 18.1 M. Freedom Scientific FS Reader 3.04/6. Freedom Scientific COS 2019 884 M.
Up arrow. We don't need the FS reader.
Freedom Scientific FS Reader 3.04/6/20.
Enter.
Oh, okay.
Enter. Selected. Expanded.
Tab to uninstall. And that's how you uninstall programs to keep your computer clean, to work faster. Tab.
Uninstall button 2 of 2. To activate, press spacebar.
And spacebar.
Good.
Space pop-up. Uninstall button to activate, press spacebar.
And spacebar again. You always
Is it
have a
again?
confirmation on it. Yep.
Space. Absent features. Absent features. List box. Freedom Scientific JAWS 2019 884 MB4/no button to activate, press spacebar. Alt followed by N.
What?
Alt-Y, that's the user account control, that chime. So you have to always do an Alt-Y.
Alt Y.
Beautiful. Okay. And I'm thinking it worked because we're off of it. Other than, there you go. And it finally disappeared. Okay, so that's how you uninstall programs. So you're going to learn how to uninstall more that we don't need to keep your computer clean and fast. Okay, Alt F4, we're going to go back to Outlook and we're going to download Codex now.
Alt F4. Inbox dash Mitchell dash Butler 20 at kiss.k12.i dash Outlook. List
Down
box.
arrow one time.
Unread. Dr. Denise M. Robinson. Codex. 7:27 a.m. 9 kb. To move to an item. Press.
Are you just like shooting me emails this entire time?
No, I already did this before our lesson because I think about all the different things I want to do, and I usually get to about half of them based on what your mom's also telling me. So, oh yeah, I have lots of things, so many things to teach you. Enter and open.
Okay.
Enter.
You're not getting tired on me, are ya?
Codex dash message left parent HTML right parent. Links from cold.
No, it's just this chair is weird.
Oh, do you need to put that cushion back underneath your bottom?
No.
Okay. You can either bring up your links to go to the Codex installer, or you can control right arrow to it. You have options. What would you like to do?
Is.
That's weird.
Nope. This is. Keep reading as you control right arrow.
Links list view. Codex installer 1 of 2. To move to
Much
items. Use the arrow
faster,
key.
right?
To move to items. Use the arrow keys.
Enter.
Alert. Infober. Alt plus Shift plus A. Flash player will know alert. Downloading 57.8 MB. Codex dash 2.1.1 dash setup.x.
And this automatically loads for you because I actually sent you the link so you would not have to go to the website. Okay, so you can actually Alt F4.
Alert. Download complete codex dash 2.
Yep. Alt F4 out of that and just go to your downloads folder. And I'm going to let you select the option
Alt
if you
F4.
want to go to your downloads folder.
Codex dash message left parent HTML right parent from Dr. Denise M. Robinson.
How would you like to go to your downloads folder?
Windows E. File Explorer. Items view list box. Downloads 2 of 29. Enter. Shell folder view. Items view list box. To move to an item, press the fast keystrokes in Word. Codex dash 2.1.1 dash setup.x. 1 of 37.
Enter and let's load it.
Enter. Window dialog. Downloads. Items view multi-select list box. Today expanded. Codex dash 2.1.1 dash setup.x. 4/23/2029 here 8 a.m.
Time. I heard it.
Alt Y. Setup dash codex dialog. Next greater button to activate. Press spacebar. Alt plus N. Space. Please read the following license agreement. You must accept the terms of this agreement before continuing with the installation.
That's enough. You always have to accept before you can move, and it's Alt-A. That will always accept it. Alt-A.
You have to read it?
You can on your own time. It's very lengthy.
Accept the agreement radio button checked. To change the selection, press up or down arrow. Alt plus A.
Basically, it says, don't steal my code, pretend it's yours, do illegal stuff with it, don't be bad person, okay? I'm pretty sure you're not going to. Ready? Alt-N for next. Unless you have something to confess. Do you have something to confess?
Continue. Click next if you would like.
I think stealing code is a fun hobby, but I don't do it on applications. No, I'm kidding.
I will be editing that out. Ready? Alt-N for next. Yeah, you're funny.
Alt-N. Codex. To continue, click next. If you would like to select a different folder, click Browse. Edit. Codex. Type in text.
Alt-N for next.
I have so many next.
Alt-N. Select the
Yes, it
additional
is.
tasks you would like set up to perform while installing Codex. Then click next. Preview. Create a desktop icon checked. 2 of
Yes.
2. To move
We
through
like
expand items and arrow keys.
Alt-N for next.
Alt-N. Install button. To activate, press spacebar. Alt plus I.
Alt-I to install.
Wait, but the button's right there. Why do we press Alt-I? Why can't we just press space?
I like to do the commands to assure, just in case someone has rubbed a mouse someplace and changed it. But you're right, it's right there. But you just know spacebar one of these days is going to cancel something or back something. The key.
Ouch.
Hold by 0%. Cancel button to activate. Press spacebar.
Kind of like your user account control. Could you tab the yes?
47%.
Yeah, but Alt-Y is so much faster. Because you can hear no yes and think,
66%.
where am I? A hotkey will always get there fast.
88%. 100%. Setup codex dialog. To navigate news tab. Setup has finished installing codex on your computer. The application may be launched by selecting the installed icons. Click finish to exit setup. Preview launch codex checked. 1 of 1.
Yeah.
To move through or expand items,
We're
use
not
the
going
arrow
to
key.
launch it because you're actually not going to do it through codex. I'm going to actually show you how to do this. Spacebar, much faster than actually launching.
Space 0. Launch codex. Not checked. 1 of 1.
What?
Tab to finish. Or Alt F. Either one.
So when it finishes, it's not going to launch it?
It is not, because I'm going to show you a better way to do it. Because if you launch it, and one of these days I'll show you, it's very extensive, but you don't need to go through this huge extensive box when you've got this really cool trick I'm going to show you.
Enter. Downloads. Items new multi-select list box. Today expanded. Codex 2.1.1 setup.x 4/20/2029.
I want a PDF file. Alt D, tab one time, and type in .pdf. Let's find a PDF file.
Alt D. Address edit combo. Downloads to set of period. P.
No, not there. No, can't do it there, sweetie. You have to do it
Period.
in this dialog. Tab.
Search edit alt edit. Type in text period. P. D. F.
Oh, beautiful. Down arrow one time.
PDF. Copy of msnd.pdf. Microsoft Edge PDF document.
I take it back. You actually don't want to hit enter on it, otherwise it will open it. You don't want to open the PDF. So up arrow and just hit enter on that. Arrow, yep, and just hit enter. And then we're going to tab around to your list view. Enter.
Enter. Preview level 1. This PC closed 2 of 3. To move through or expand items, use the arrow keys.
Okay. Tab to your list view.
Items view multi-select list box. Earlier this week expanded. Not selected. solve systems with substitution.docs 4/20/2022 48 p.m. Microsoft Word.
Now, I'm hoping you see the power of your file extensions now. If you know something's a PDF, all you have to do is Alt-D, tab to your search, and just type the file extension. You don't even need to type a name, okay? Now, do you get that? Are you like, woohoo, that is really cool, right?
Well, no.
Down arrow to copy of MSND, blah, 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 blah.
Wait, didn't we find that this thing, like, is too weird to be on...
I think that one is. I want to see what codex does with it, though. That was the pictures, the objects.
2.docs 2 of 4.
Down arrow again.
Copy of msnd.pdf 3 of 4.
So everybody knows these were object pictures. And we're going to see if codex can do a better job than Word translating it. We anticipate it not being very good. And then we'll do another one that's below it. But anyway, hit your applications key, and you're going to notice that codex is underneath your applications key now.
Applications, context menu. To navigate, press up or down arrow. Open.
Oh gosh, it won't do it until you restart your computer. Shoot. Yeah. Sugar. Okay. Yeah, you've got to restart your computer until it fully loads. Okay, hit escape. Yeah.
Escape, leaving menus, .pdf -searcher.
But let's put in the recording how we can quickly translate it into Word. So down arrow to MLA citation guide.
Last week expanded. Last week left parent 1 right parent row header expanded.
Down arrow.
MLA citation guide.pdf 4 of 4.
We're going to do applications key, open with, we're going to find Word. Here we go, applications key.
Applications, context menu. To navigate, press up or down arrow. Open. Convenient OCR. Open with code I. Scan with Windows Defender. S. Share S. Open with submenu H.
There we go.
Yep.
Enter. Google Chrome G.
Up arrow to choose another app.
Choose another app C.
Enter.
Enter N. Leaving menus. Items view multi-select list box. Last week expanded. MLA citation guide.pdf 4/13/2029 19 a.m. Microsoft Edge PDF document 241 KB 4 of 4. To move to
What
an
am I
item.
doing?
Tab one time.
Keep using this app. Other options list box. Microsoft Edge 1 of 1. To move to an item, press the arrow keys.
Down arrow to more apps.
Google Chrome 1 of 1. More apps link.
Enter.
Why is this so complicated?
Enter Google Chrome 1 of 1. Google
Not
Chrome.
complicated. It's taking power of your computer. Yes, it's many steps, but if you don't know these steps, you can't access everything. That's the reason why you're learning all of this. Down arrow to Word.
Firefox, Internet Explorer, Notepad, Paint, for other options, list box, Windows Media Player, list box, Visual Studio Code, 5, Windows Media Player, 6 of 8, Word, 7 of 8.
Enter. And now let's go ahead and translate this.
April 16th, functions intro for em.docs-word, edit.
What?
MLA citation guide.pdf-word, edit.
It's about to be like,
Oh, yeah, gorgeous. It is beautiful if you insert down arrow. I mean, every font, bold font, italics, and of course, you already did this, but you're showing everybody how to do this.
Sample works MLA Handbook 7th edition. Left parent skip any information which is not available. Right parent heading level 1 book. Author left parent is right parent. Title of book. City of publication : publisher year. Print Golding William. Lord of the Flies.
Let's
right parent
change your
period.
schemes so people can actually hear how everything talks differently when you're in proofreading mode.
okay.
Insert all S, please.
Okay.
Select the scheme dialog. List 1, list 2. Word classic 23 of 23. To move to items, use the arrow keys.
Proofreading.
P. Proofreading left parent attributes and font info right parent 14 of 23.
Do we want colors?
We don't have any colors in this one, but we could. How about we go down to colors and we'll make a color of something so people can see how it makes a color of it. Okay, down arrow twice.
Proofreading left parent attributes right parent 15 of 20. Proofreading left parent attributes font info and color right parent 16 of 23.
This one?
Yep. Enter.
Scheme proofreading left parent attributes font info and color right parent edit.
Up arrow.
Arial default background. Heading level 1 book.
Oh yeah, we love that. Heading level 1 book. Okay, now Control Shift left arrow to select book and we'll highlight it.
Book.
Or Control Shift down arrow.
Arial default background. Book heading level 1 selected. Copy.
No, that's perfect. That was
Arial.
perfect. Yep.
Land book.
Down arrow, select book.
Arial default background. Book heading level 1 selected.
Alt H to home, I to your font color, and enter on yellow. Alt H, I, Alt H.
Yellow is just a really random color.
Alt H, upper ribbon, home tab to switch pages. I, table, text, highlight, color table, yellow button to move through the controls on this ribbon. Use tab or shift tab or use the arrow keys.
Why do they put
most common? That's the reason why we do yellow. You can play around with all your other colors in there. There's a gazillion, okay? Hit enter.
Leaving menus, leaving ribbons, print, edit.
Okay, up arrow.
Arial, default background, Times New Roman.
Down arrow. I don't think it highlighted.
Arial, yellow background. Heading level 1 book.
Yellow background. Cool. Down arrow. Let's hear your next one.
Times New Roman, default background, author left parent is right parent. Title of book. City of publication : publisher year, print.
And you'll notice it changed from Arial to title Times New Roman because that is proper MLA. Let's do insert Z, quick nav keys on, and go by heading so people can see how they can use this just like an HTML document.
Quick keys on.
And hit H for heading.
Heading 1 newspaper or magazine article.
How cool is that? H again.
Heading 1 academic journal article.
Oh yeah.
Heading 1 article ebook from an online database.
Yep.
No more headings.
And no more headings. Okay. I think we pretty much have it, Miss Emmy. Is there anything else that your brain wants to tackle today?
No.
Are you ready for a break?
Yeah.
Phenomenal job. Since you've already saved this, you can Alt F4. You probably want to change your schemes back because that is a lot of feedback for navigation. So let's insert Alt S.
It's annoying. Or like when I don't want it.
Right, when you don't want it. When you do, it's good, but it's a lot.
Alt.
Or
Insert Alt S.
List 1, list 2, proofreading left parent attributes, font info and color right
if I
parent 16 of
press,
23. To move to items, use the arrow keys.
N,
Okay, cancel.
Will it bring me to the end of the list?
Control End. Yes, it will. Control End. It will bring you to the end of the list.
I want to be.
Word classic 23 of 23.
Control End is all work identical to just like you're on a page. Alt F4. Nice job. Girl, your brain is phenomenal. Alt F4.
Alt F4, Microsoft Word. Want to save your changes to code MLA citation guide.pdf code. Save button to activate. Press spacebar. Microsoft Word document. April 16th. Functions info for em.docs-word. Edit.
Also, nice job.
Sorry,
Alt F4.
Goodbye.